How you doing? Good afternoon. This is yours truly, CLJ, coming at you live inside my office, and I'm about to present this time on my PlayStation D on my digital games I've collected over the decade since 2009. And yep, folks, I had my PlayStation since 2009. Well, actually, I had the original Fat Boy back in 2009, April 2009, and then I end up trading it because it was the 80 gigabyte, but then I ran out of data, so then I had to get this. So I got this one back in 2012. This is the 250 gigabyte version, the super slim. We go do a little. Let's see here. You can't see it. It is stealth black. And that's since 2012. Still purring like a kitten. I probably got like 60 gigabyte left over. And now I'm about to go to present the first, actually not the first digital game. Pretty much, that's top on the list is the X-Men arcade from Konami, the remastered version. Great game, highly recommend it. Easy 100%. Well, when it first came out it was, and now I don't think the online is on it. So, you got Castle of Illusion, star Mickey Mouse. Thankfully, when this originally came out, it was a very small window, and then some odd reason Sega Disney took it off the PlayStation Network. But a couple of years, I probably say, when did they? Thankfully they put it back on, and I was able to, get it, and I got it, folks. I got it, gamers. And great game, great. And unfortunately, this one didn't come with the Sega Genesis version. But great game. If you love it. I wish Disney kept that trend that's kept on, remastering all the Mickey Mouse games from the Sega Genesis. But, one is better than none. And Crazy Taxi, originally on the Dreamcast. I had to pick this up. Since I don't have no Dreamcast whatsoever, so let's get it digitally, So at the end of the day, it's all about the game. If I can get the game on one console, I'm satisfied with that. And they don't have the original music, unfortunately. I guess licensing issues. And Laura Croft and the Guardian of Light. And I picked this up and I got 100% in it of gamers. And talking about a brutal trial and patience and very long suffering, 100%. Good game, but I'm not a fan of the Tomb Raider. I mean, this is only Tomb Raider is a game that I got in my whole collection, folks. Literally, it's one of those I say that word, isometric, type of games. It's co-op, but I did it solo because I got this in like 2018, and I started playing it, during the stay home cation. And Sonic Adventure, original Dreamcast, picked this up. I got the DX version of it. Another game I got 100% on it. Yes, I know, very. Another one of those trial and error, patient, 100%, trophies. Sonic the Fighters, originally for the Sega Saturn. Now this 100% took me literally, and I quote, 27 minutes. Literally, I mean, yeah, this is definitely one of those, the gimme 100%. It's 27 minutes, folks. Unbelievable. That's literally the fastest 100% I ever got, and since 2000. It's my 11 years of owning the PlayStation 3. Great game, great novelty keep. You get to play as Sonic and get to duke it out. Mass Effect, the first one. I'm glad this came to the PlayStation. I really am, because I got the second. Yeah, I got that 100% too. I got that, and and I'm currently playing this at the moment. Currently playing this, so it's BioWare and it's Prime, folks. You can't go wrong with that. And again, I disregard Mass Effect 3 and Mass Effect Andromeda. It ended on a cliffhanger. PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale. Now, I pre-ordered this game and I had the physical copy of it. And sure enough, I had the, digital, this, Lion, that it came with the physical and the digital copy of it with the Vita. Since I don't have no Vita. And so I said, okay, let me get this game back. And, easy 100% at the time when it came out. Because I'm pretty sure the online servers are dead on it. And I love it. It's a light Smash clone. And my favorites were Sweet Tooth, Radic, and Raiden. I am still trying to find the fourth, but Shane, no Crash Bandicoot, no Spyro, no Jumping Flash, no Tomba. I mean, really? Yeah. Okay, Pac-Man Museum. I'm a Pac-Man fan ever since 3 years old, or like back in 87, and 88. Love it. It's all the games, and the trophies on this it's brutal. It really is. I mean, the PSN trophies.org gave it a 9 out of 10, so that's very difficult. And I said, no, I just keep it for novelty's sake. And we're going down to Darkstalkers Resurrection. Thankfully, this wasn't yanked off the network like Marvel vs. Capcom Origins was, which I'm still upset about that. Oh, man. Digital distribution, and they want to make this, the thing, which they will in a couple years. I mean, with the PlayStation 5 having a physical, but also digital, console of it. I said, yeah. That's why I said I'm done with all these new games and all that. I'm just going to retire with this right here. I'm just going to get me like a 2 to 4 terabyte, and that's my future of gaming with Sony. And great game if you love Capcom fighting games back in the day. If you love Darkstalkers, not Darkstalkers, but if you love, horror themed fighting games, this is it. Highly recommended. Child of Light from the Ubisoft department. Oh, what a precious, beautiful game. I highly recommend it. It is definitely, it won me over with the demo. Child of Light and Rayman Origins. Truly. Now, I do have a Valiant Heart, but I haven't played it. I had it, but I took it off here. And I don't know, gamers. Give me your recommendations on Valiant Hearts, and then I might just, reinstall it on my PlayStation 3. Counter Spy. Oh, what a treat. At first I thought it was Rolling Thunder, and then I said, well, it looks like, that's what got me into this game. I said, oh, it looks like Rolling Thunder. And a special shout out to the 7th level for recommending this game. And then I had a chance to play it, and unfortunately, to get the 100% of this game is non-existent now because it requires online, and they took that off about 2 years ago. So I know it's amazing how these games trophies are literally time windows. And if you get it played too late, you're just messed up on it. So I have 95% missing this. That's why I hate online trophies and online multiplayer trophies. They are the bane of gaming. But great game. Love it. I don't think there's going to be a sequel either. But, I'm keeping it as long as the PlayStation 3 stays here. Narco Terror. This is pretty much one of those run and gun games from the 80s. Kind of like Commando. Very good game, very arcadey. Twin stick shooter, you'll love it. It's a fairly easy, trophy. It's very easy, 100%. I'll probably give it like a 3 out of 10, trophies. 3 out of 10. It's not hard. It's not grindy. You know, the hard mode is just, you know, regular mode from the NES era. But great, you know, if you're into running guns, highly recommend. If it's still on the network, unfortunately, that's the thing. We got Moon Diver. I don't think this is on the network, but this is it reminds me of Strider and Mega Man in the Mega Man X series. Yeah, very good. And the trophies are good. I just need 4 controllers because the online mode is, you know, non-existent. So of course, non-existent online equals you're getting 100% in it unless I get, you know, more like 4 controllers. But the rest of it I got taken care of. A great game if you're into Strider, if you're into the Mega Man X series, highly recommend it. Ultratron, another game that the YouTube Gamer, the 7th level, recommended. This is a great throwback to the 80s of Robotron. If you love Robotron, and it's pretty much it. If you love Robotron, you'll love this without questions. Thank you, Game Mange, 7th level. And Super Street Fighter 2 HD Turbo Remix. You know, this Super Street Fighter 2. You know, with HD, you know, paint. You know, I still had this game. It's part of one of the oldest games that I still have on my PlayStation profile. Wolf of the Battlefield Commando 3. And yeah, it's, you know, I was a fan of the run and gun games. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Fan of them, and you know, got this, and I can't beat it because once you die, it's back to level 1. So it's definitely, you know, a Nintendo game with a PlayStation 3, you know, paint. So yeah, you know, one of those easy to play, hard to master type of games. Let me see here. Let me get the camera right. Okay, and another one, 1942 Joint Strike. Same thing as Wolf of the Battlefield Commando 3. Once you die, that's it. You're back to level 1. There's no save option or anything. There's no trophies either because these games are like 2007, 2008. So this was before, you know, Sony introduced the trophy system. So I'm pretty much just playing these as, you know, novelties and all. And here we go, folks. The game that I'm speechless about this game here. At first I thought I was doomed, but believe it or not, on my birthday back in March 4th, 2016, the GameStop I went into had this game on, it had the game Digital Code. Yeah, back in March 4th, 2016. Yeah, and you can, let me see. Well, I want to start it up. Let me see here. Let me see. Yep, March 4th, 2016. Yep, the game that was released back in 2010. Then Ubisoft, and I guess due to license issues, yanked it off back in 2012 and haven't been on ever since. But the GameStop, you know, they had it. I don't know how or where, but they had it, and it's on my PlayStation 3 as we speak, and as we shown. It's not the demo either. Yeah, well, to keep the video light, I'll probably, you know, it's gonna take forever to do that, and licensing issues. They just had to take my word on it, folks. This is not the demo. This actual game. I know, I feel sorry for people who missed out on it. I mean, if you missed out on this, you missed out on it. And, well, this is the demo of Far Cry 3, so I have to get this Blood Dragon. Well, it's still on the network, so I better hurry up before it does go bye-bye. Titan Attacks. Now this game, did you recommend this 7th level? I don't know. It's pretty much, Space Invaders. If you love Space Invaders, you'll love Titan Attack. Let me see here. Russian Attack Expatriate. This is, based off the old NES game. I love that and love this too. Unfortunately, this didn't come with, with the original version of it. But great game, fairly, easy 100%, not that much to do. But yeah, if you love those scrolling, it's not stealthy at all. It's not stealthy. I'd probably say it's, I don't know. It's maybe it's kind of like counter spying. Yeah, but it's nothing like Metal Gear. It's nothing like it. Because I don't play Metal Gear games at all. But yeah, I think this is still on the network. So I had this back in like either 2012 or 2011 or 2012. But great game. Double Dragon Neon. I know, definitely don't play this game when all the lights are off, because they got this music. Yep. Grew up playing Double Dragon games and got this puppy as soon as it was released. And Skullgirls, excellent indie fighter game of girls. Yep. Highly recommend if you're a 2D fighting game, and this is very Marvel vs. Capcom 2 inspired, and with a neo-noir, paint with all females. So yeah, yay for equality. Speaking of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, bam, another game has been yanked off the network due to licensing issues. Or digital is just, there's no way I can deal with digital with a digital only future when you only have a time window to get the game before they're gone. Unfortunately, I am missing both Voltron, the Defenders of the Earth, and Marvel vs. Capcom Origins, because oops, I waited too long to get it and it's gone forever. But if you love the Capcom fighting games and you was back in the arcade playing it, unfortunately, if you don't have it, then you're missing out. It's unfortunate. And Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, I originally had the Dreamcast version. I had the Double Impact. I had new generation, and I had what was the other one called? What was the other one called? And Street Fighter, New Generation. Then it was called the Double Impact, and then Third Strike. Highly recommend it if you're into. This is Street Fighter, the gritty fighting engines. You can't spam in this. You have to know what you're doing. Definitely highly recommend if you're into fighting games, and it should be still on the network. And Mortal Kombat Arcade, yep, and love it. I'm playing. I think Mortal Kombat. I started doing that back in '92 with the arcades, and with the Sega, home ports. Yep, yep, good stuff. Yeah, let's see. That's about. Oh, I love the music. Alright, I'll go down to the next game. Heavy Weapon. It's a twin stick shooter with a tank. Pretty much any NES, running gun type of game. If you're into those, highly recommend. I think this is still on the network. If not, I got this game back then. I know it says 2012, but I had it on the Fat Boy PlayStation 3 back in like 2010. And that Kill Team from the Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team. It's another twin stick shooter. You know, yeah, it is a co-op, but I did it solo, all of it. I did the whole game solo by myself. Easy, 100%. Kind of grindy, but I mean, it's not. It's not a chore grindy. It's kind of like a persistent grindy. Let's see if I got this right. All right. Highly recommend it if you're into, you know. I got a lot of twin stick shooter games here. Oh man. Plants vs. Zombies. I tried the demo, fell in love with it, got the game, and just love it. Even though I'm not into these type of games, but you know the art just won me over. And I'm missing the survival alive and still planting trophy, which is a pain to get. So I just said forget it. So I just keep it, look for novelty. And we got Pac-Man DX Championship Edition. I don't think I get, you know, not much to say except for it's a Pac-Man game with a psychedelic paint, you know, paint scheme, paintbrush. You know, if you love Pac-Man, you'll definitely love that. Namco Museum Essentials. They should just call this Namco Museum 6 because there's no, I mean, there really ain't much to it except for Pac-Man, Galaga, Dig Dug, Xevious, and Xevious Remastered, and Dragon Warrior. That's about it. I mean, if you had them back in the day, and you know, if you don't have a Nintendo, you know, if it's still on the network, oh yeah, definitely, you know, pick it up. Let's see. Hardcore Uprising. Let's see here. You know, Contra, you know, this is the prequel to Contra 3, or is it Contra 4? No, Contra 4. It's Contra 4 Hardcore. This is the prequel to it. Great game, hard trophies. I mean, oh boy. Very, very, it's very difficult. It really is. But I managed to beat it. But the trophies, they're asking way too much. So I just keep it as a, you know, as a digital collection. And Sonic CD, you know, I truly fell in love with this game because I love the time traveling aspect. I love the different zones and all that. And this came with a bonus. You can play as Tails on this one, so it made the game even better. And it has both the American soundtrack and it has the Japanese European soundtrack. So this is a win-win. This is the, you know, the definite Sonic CD. You know, too bad they ain't made it physical. But you know, it's better than nothing. I wouldn't trade this for nobody. Definitely, if you know, if you're a fan of Sonic and you want to try a CD, highly recommend it. It should be still on the PSN, on the network. We got Space Invaders, Infinity Gene. Again, I grew up playing the Space Invader games back in the day, and well, with the arcade, and got it. And missing one trophy, that is the, you know, beat the game without losing or any continues, and that is harder than what it is, unless, you know, I tried the guys and I just can't get it. But I got the other trophies, so with Space Invaders, Infinity Gene. We have Galaga Legion DX, same thing as Pac-Man Championship DX. You know, same thing. I mean, if you love Galaga, you're in the, you know, home team. You know, very easy, 100%. Bomberman Ultra. I love the Bomberman games, and let's see, and you know, it's Bomberman, and I got Well, I didn't get all the costumes unlocked, and the rest of the trophies are online, and I know that the online mode is ceased to exist. So yeah, I should make a video about why I do not like online trophies. What you guys think? You got Bejeweled. It was a puzzle game that I originally found on the PC. I got this, and you know, with the place with my with the physical PlayStation to copy, but you know, Bejeweled 3. So the same we ain't have Bejeweled 4. Let me go. Yeah, look at that background. So so I saw it on here. Said I'm getting it. And finally, I know, fellas, Afterburner Climax. Another game that is yanked off the networks and never to be seen ever again due to licensing issues, but it's right here. That's why gamers don't wish on no digital future, because if you don't, because see the games that you're missing out on. Afterburner Climax, God Pilgrim vs. the World, Marvel's Capcom Origins, Marvel's Capcom 2. What else? And you know, pretty much those games. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I can say that twice because, yeah. So it's unbelievable. Hey, folks and ladies and gentlemen, gamers and friends alike. This is the conclusion of this video, and I hope that you all enjoyed it and you stay tuned for the next one coming soon with yours truly, the CLJ. You all take it easy, be safe out there, and take care, and see you later. And game on, gamers. Happy gaming. Bye bye.